Maggie Klein, welcome to the Breakfast Nook. So my favorite supervillain is, drumroll, Kite Man! Yes, I love Kite Man. He is my favorite supervillain of all time. I read all his adventures. I've read all his adventures, even his first adventure. I bought it for my daughter. Now, it's an interesting story why I love Kite Man so much. It has very little to do with the actual supervillain in the comic books and has more to do with the Harley Quinn series, where he appeared as a villain in the series, falling in love with Poison Ivy and getting married to her. But the reason I love Kite Man is because it's what I have bonded over with my daughter on. Yes. My daughter and I bonded over a supervillain called Kite Man because my daughter just loves the Kite Man character from Harley Quinn. And we became obsessed with Kite Man after that. And I fell in love with him because of the bond it created with my daughter. Because it's the first superhero or supervillain that my daughter actually likes and wants to read his stories. So it means a lot to me because, well, my daughter's everything to me. And Kite Man was the choice she made for her favorite supervillain, so it became my favorite supervillain. So yes, so Kite Man appeared in Harley Quinn, and my daughter loves animated cartoons, and she loved the Harley Quinn cartoon series. She liked it because, because she likes the anti-hero, and Harley Quinn's quite the anti-hero. But the character that we both fell in love with in that series was, again, Kite Man. So, yeah, there you go. Very simple reason why I love Kite Man. Now, what am I looking forward to is the upcoming Kite Man series. Kite Man, hell yeah, coming to Max soon. And I look forward to seeing the more adventures of Kite Man in animated form. And also I look forward to seeing the comic book. Even though, let's be honest, Kite Man is a terrible villain. I mean, let's be honest. Batman's Rogues Gallery is made up of some of the most oddest, weirdest villains. I mean, Condiment Man, anyone? But it's the charm of a man who does villainy with kites and is actually a very humorous character. And yes, I even bought the first appearance of Kite Man for my daughter. I found it off eBay. It has a Batman story in it too. And I gave it to her through the mail, and actually I handed it to her when she was here in America. And she's read it, and I read it too, because obviously I had to read it. She was very careful about reading it because it's a very old comic book. It comes out from the 1950s, so it's an old comic book. But in it, Kite Man uses kites to commit his crimes, and Batman eventually stops him. And yeah. So go figure. My favorite supervillain would be Kite Man. Not the Joker, not Harley Quinn, not Lex Luthor. Nah, Kite Man.